right, thank you everyone for joining us. A reminder that the Florida State locker room is currently open for additional interviews with student athletes. We are joined right now by Florida State head coach Brooke Wyckoff and student athletes Aaron Howard and Taylor O'Brien. We'll begin right now with a statement from head coach Brooke Wyckoff.
Obviously, first of all, congratulations to Georgia. They have a great team and played a great game today, but we're obviously very disappointed. And I'm so proud of our team for battling through adversity as they have all year. And they were confident. We were confident coming into this game. And I thought we had a great game plan. We played some pretty exceptional defense for a lot of the game against a physical Georgia team. But unfortunately, the ball just wouldn't drop our way. Our shooting percentage, we left a little bit to be desired. But so proud of these two next to me, Aaron Howard and Taylor O'Brien, for how they battled and just left it all on the floor. They've both had excellent college careers, and I think they showed just how amazing they are in their last college game. So proud of them, and just thankful for this opportunity to be here in the tournament.
Thank you, Coach. We will now take questions for our student athletes.
John Bodenkamp, Associated Press. To either player, did you think you were getting good looks? Was it just a matter of them just not going down, or was it something they were doing defensively?
Their defense was really all over the place, so finding easy and open shots was very difficult for us. But I think the looks that we did get were good looks, and we just couldn't knock them in. For the most part, we were hitting the shots we needed to take and taking the shots we needed to take, but it's just a matter of who wants it more at the end of the day. And we didn't get the 50-50 balls, and we tried our best, but we just didn't come out in the end.
Susan Harmon, HawkFanatic.com. Was there anything that they did defensively that made it that much harder? I mean, you knew they were going to play the zone, but it just seemed like it was just clogged up to beat the band there in the middle.
I think we were prepared for the zone, but the beginning of the game, we were getting almost any look we wanted, and I think they just turned their pressure up on the ball handlers, taking away our first look. So that's really it. Denying the first pass kind of threw us out of our offense a little bit, but I mean, at the end of the day, we got to make shots. We got to knock them down. That's all matters.
John Steppe, Atlanta Journal-Constitution and Cedar Rapids Gazette. For either of you, when you have only 8 available players and you go down to 7 with an injury for part of first half, was the stamina getting to be an issue? Were you guys getting worn out at all?
I think we had pretty good stamina going into the game just because we've played with such intensity all year round, so we knew what we were getting ourselves into. We've been able to play at a high caliber for a long amount of minutes. So I don't think the wind was really an issue. It was just us using that energy throughout the game. So
yeah, I feel like it goes more to mental. I feel like we've played this way the whole year. Our first half of our season, we only had 8 players.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're used to it. Down the line, I feel like it's a mental game. Tanai's one of our best scorers. She's out. A point guard, and then Kay. We see Kay go down, our starting 5 all-conference player. It's tough mentally, but again, we've been here before, so we're used to it. I don't really think it was a stamina thing at the end of the day.
Any further questions for our student athletes? All right, ladies, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we will continue with questions for Coach Wyckoff.
I guess I kind of ask you the same question. Did you think you were getting good looks, and was it just a matter of just not going down?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we got a lot of good looks, but to the girls' point, they are big, they're physical, even in their zone. I mean, it's not your typical just stand there zone. They're getting it up into bodies and clogging the paint. But I did think we got some good looks, and losing Michaela Timpson 5 minutes into the game was tough, and not having her when we were kind of rolling there made it a little tough. But yeah, I mean, hats off to Georgia. They play a really physical style of defense and make it tough to make shots.
Was there anything that they did defensively that you just weren't expecting, or was it just that well executed?
No, I mean, like, we knew exactly what they were going to do. I mean, again, they're big, they're physical, they're, you know, they know they play 100% zone. They know what they're doing in their zone. There's no question. And so, you know, and again, they can pressure in their zone, which you don't see. And so you have 3 kids across the top that are pressuring, that are making the first pass tough, that are, you know, like, the high post is open, but you got to get the ball there. And when you're being pressured and can't get the ball or can't see it very well, that can be tough. But I thought we found good shots. We had some good looks that, you know, that just didn't go down today.
All right, any additional questions? Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Thank you.
A reminder that the Florida State locker room continues to be open for additional interviews.